According to the FSI Foreign Service Institute, which provides language and culture training to US government employees, English native speakers would have to spend 24 to 30 weeks or between 600 and 750 class hours to achieve basic fluency.
È impossibile, maestro. Aiutami, per favore!
If you were studying in the classroom for 2 hours a day, 10 hours a week, you would reach basic fluency in Italian in 60 weeks, a year and 2 months, to be precise.
Maestro, I'm not a US diplomat. I don't have £1,000 a week to give it to my tutor. I've got family, friends, a real job, chores. Come on, tell me what to do.
Well, consider yourself lucky because Italian belongs to category 1 languages, which are more similar to English, therefore easier to learn. It will take 1,000 hours to learn, for example, Russian.
Vodka, Dostoevsky, Spasibo.
And over 2,000 hours to achieve basic fluency in Chinese Mandarin. Ching kong ting kong ting. I don't know what he said. What is basic fluency? What does it take to be fluent? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, when a person is fluent, they can speak a language easily, well, and quickly. But also, when a language is fluent, it is spoken fluently and without many pauses. Truth is that some of my most dedicated students have more advanced knowledge about Italian grammar and vocabulary than my mom or a shepherd in some remote Italian valley. However, they can all, including my mom and the shepherd, get by in everyday situations. They would all struggle in an academic context, and with them the 80% of Italians, as everybody would when required to use and understand technical jargon which doesn't belong to their field of expertise. What do you need to do? Let me explain that in 3 simple steps. Numero 1. Consistency over intensity. Binge learning Italian in May just because you have booked your holiday in June won't give you as much knowledge and confidence as David, Irina, Joe, Rafik, Rob, Sue, who have been studying Italian with me 1.5 to 3 hours every single week for the last 3 years. I need to go to the beach next month. Jason Momoa is genetically lucky. Why isn't it working for me? Numero 2. Active over passive. Listening to music, podcast and TV in the background is great to increase your exposure to Italian, especially if you live abroad. But no, hell not. Limiting your Italian experience to this is a complete failure. And it tells me you are lazy. You will never understand words you have never used in active context. Whether it be reading and translating real-life situations or grammar exercises. There are specific techniques to learn through listening and watching and writing. Ask your tutor. Increasing your Italian exposure is a must. If you have an Italian partner, then under your tutor's guidance you should start speaking Italian right now for a certain amount of time, whatever happens, and in certain rooms. For example, in the kitchen, where people are generally more relaxed. Well, not my wife, but generally. If you don't have an Italian partner, or if she is not very collaborative, then go hunting. I'm joking. Well, not really. Use the mirror to repeat sentences while doing things. Change your phone, TV, laptop, car settings in Italian, read instructions in Italian, watch Italian movies, listen to Italian songs. If you already have an Italian tutor, then it's fine to complement your Italian lessons and waste your precious me time watching TikToks or Instagram Reels. Or Duolingo and the other apps which will never answer your questions. If you don't have an Italian tutor, then give up the idea of learning Italian and watch cat clips on your phone. I never said it was easy, but if you have to spend 600 hours, you better be smart. Now, how to choose a tutor who doesn't rip you off? Click on the picture on the screen. Now, dal maestro è tutto, mi raccomando, studiate!